All right, this is week 3 of recording and editing a new YouTube video in 1 hour or less every week. I'm spending the majority of my time writing a script for a video that I'm super excited to share next week. So I wanted to do something a little bit different today and show you a behind the scenes of my setup and my process here that's allowing me to be so efficient with my time and, eliminate any excuses that would say that I can't meet this challenge every week. So I'm gonna throw to the iPhone here now, and here it is. All right, so this is my desk setup. Key ingredients here are this camera, which is the FX30 with the 11mm lens. And I've got this mounted to this little arm that's attached to my desk. I can pop this in and out with this quick release plate. Super easy to lock in that shot and make sure that it's consistent every time. The flip out screen is letting me see myself, and I'll get to more of that in a second. Then on this side, I've got the SM7B, and this is mounted to the Ultima Magic Arm here, kind of clamped to the back of the desk. That's running an XLR cable down around the back to this bird's nest mess of cables, and then over to this Zoom F3, which has an amazing sounding preamp. It's powered by USB, so super easy to power off the desk here. And that's running an audio cable, just a headphone jack cable off of that into the mic input here on the side of the FX30. I've also got a dummy battery that is powering the FX30, so I never have to worry about batteries. And the nice thing about the combo of the audio and battery and all this is that it all leads to a single file on the SD card. So I can take the SD card out of there, pop it right into my Mac Studio right there on the front. And then I've got a file, okay? So there's my beautiful face sitting there. And the next part of the process obviously is the editing. And this is where I am using Premiere's transcript function and making things super, super easy. So the way that I've got this set up, if you go to Premiere, Settings, and Transcription, there's this option to automatically transcribe clips and then auto transcribe all imported clips. So the moment that I import any clip into Premiere now, it is automatically giving me a text transcript of everything I just said, which allows me to edit via text instead of having to listen through, 40 minutes of me making mistakes and rambling and, stuttering and whatever. So that's a really helpful feature in and of itself. Then we can go to the next thing. So right here, you can see that our play length is around 33 minutes, okay, for this clip last week. 33 minutes, and that's, a lot to listen to and try to edit in the remaining 27 minutes of this hour. So I've got this, I've got the transcript. The next thing that is an absolute game changer is if you click on this little funnel, you can go to pauses, and then it highlights all of the pauses using AI or whatever magic. If you hit delete, make sure that it's set to extract. And I'm gonna hit delete all, but I'm gonna wait until you can see this on the timeline. So the moment that I hit delete, I've just trimmed all of that sound, all of that noise, all that stuff that takes the most time to kind of, finesse. And now I've got basically everything lined up where it's just, just the audio, just the good stuff of me, trying to talk here. And it's all set up where I can listen super quick, eliminate bad takes, eliminate, extra sort of fluff or whatever. And then between the transcript version and this, I can move super quick through this timeline and get it down to something that feels really great. One more helpful note is I've got this aperture light with the Light Dome Mini and a grid. So every time I flip that on, that is sort of my key light that I know is gonna look good every time. And I record at different times during the day, depending on sort of my energy and all that kind of stuff. So the other big factor is having these blackout shades. I got these from blinds.com, and they're not perfect. It's not a perfect blackout, but it does the job to get me to where I need to be for, these shoots. And yeah, that sort of consistency in lighting really helps me feel more confident as I get into the process of sitting down and recording. All right, so this was not intended to be like a tech tour by any means. The point of showing you guys this gear is to just highlight the process that has allowed me to feel more confident going into these weekly recordings. You know, I've got this challenge that I've set for myself to record a new video every single week with a very limited amount of time. I'm running 2 companies. Obviously, I've got a full life, you know, outside of that. This stuff is really helping me do that and keep on track with this goal. So I hope this inspired you to maybe, you know, set up something similar. And if you have any questions, post them below. See you in the next one.